Forbes corrected the record. Woni spots, public recognition, and verified Freedmen Advocacy. The Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust, American Freedmen Legal Fund, and Freedmen Nation are announcing an important public record correction involving Woni Spots, a verified freedman who came to us for structured assistance after years of public misattribution connected to her historic travel accomplishment. For years, major public-facing articles repeated the claim that Jessica Nabongo was the first Black woman to visit every country. That claim directly affected Woni Spots because Woni holds a documented claim recognized by the World Records Union. After FRFT and AFLF sent formal correction notices and supporting documentation, Forbes reviewed the matter and added editor's notes to multiple articles. Those editor's notes acknowledge that the articles originally reported Jessica Nabongo as the first Black woman to visit every country, but that the record is disputed and that Woni Spots holds a documented claim recognized by the World Records Union. This is a major reputation correction outcome. It matters because Forbes did not simply ignore the issue. Forbes reviewed the information, acknowledged the dispute, and placed correction language at the top of multiple articles. That correction now becomes part of the public record. Why this matters to verified freedmen. FRFT, AFLF, and Freedmen Nation are status-focused institutions. Our work is not based on racial grievance or racial classification. We advocate for verified freedmen as a protected status community with documented lineage, history, institutional recognition, and public record interests. However, this situation involved public language centered around the phrase, first Black woman to visit every country, because that is how the media framed the public claim. The race-based wording came from the public articles and public narrative. Our involvement is not because of race alone. Our involvement is because Woni Spots is a verified freedman who came to us for help after her documented accomplishment was minimized, displaced, or left unacknowledged in the public record. When a verified freedman's documented achievement is erased, misattributed, or overshadowed by repeated media claims, that becomes a public record correction matter. That is why FRFT and AFLF got involved. What Forbes corrected. Forbes added editor's notes to multiple articles acknowledging that the record is disputed and that Woni Spots holds a documented claim recognized by the World Records Union. Forbes also confirmed that additional Forbes content was reviewed and that one Forbes-vetted article remains under separate review because it repeated the same claim. This means the correction process is still active, but a major part of the record has already changed. Public record correction is real work. This outcome shows why structured advocacy matters. A public record does not correct itself. When inaccurate or incomplete narratives spread across major outlets, books, catalog systems, public profiles, search results, and metadata, the person harmed often has to fight for years just to be acknowledged. Woni Spots did that work. FRFT and AFLF stepped in to help organize the record, prepare notices, preserve evidence, identify correction targets, and push for a fair public correction. Forbes' correction is not the end of the work, but it is a strong step forward. What happens next? FRFT and AFLF will continue documenting the Forbes correction, preserving evidence, and contacting remaining outlets, publishers, catalog systems, and public-facing platforms that continue to repeat or rely on the disputed claim without acknowledging Woni Spots' documented record. This work is about public accountability, reputation correction, evidence preservation, and protecting the accomplishments of verified freedmen who come to us for help. Forbes corrected the record. Now the rest of the public record must follow. Disclaimer: FRFT and AFLF are not attorneys and do not provide licensed legal representation or court appearance services. This work is structured legal advocacy, public accountability documentation, cultural protection, reputation correction support, and evidence preservation on behalf of verified freedmen who request assistance. Support the work. This work takes time, research, documentation, correspondence, preservation, and follow-up. Support the American Freedmen Legal Fund and the Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust. Cash App, Freedmen Legal Fund, website, freedmennation.org.